Spurs visit Everton Sunday. Here are the odds as we take a look at it. Spurs haven't won an away match in the Premier League since January of this year. Everton would seem like a good place to go to sort that out. Shaka, what do you think? Is this the breakthrough for Spurs?
No, I don't think so. I just think Spurs have just been that poor on the road. Listen, a couple of decent results over recent weeks, but I just feel there's far too many questions about Spurs. And despite Everton's own inconsistencies at home, I actually think they got the job done, heaping the pressure on Pochettino.
Spurs don't get it right here. Big trouble, right?
I'm finding difficulty trying to figure out who might even win this game between the two of them. I don't trust either of them. Tottenham clearly away from home, but listen, the good results Everton have had have been at home, but at the same time, they don't fill you any confidence. I mean, are you really scared of what they've got going forward? I'm not. This could be 0-0 for me. I can't pick a winner.
Who do you trust more?
I trust Tottenham more because they've got better players. They're having, as Shaq said, they're having a tough time, but they've got a better manager, and two, they've got a better squad. So you've got to think at some point that it's going to. I know there are issues there. It's not the be all and end all. It's not a disaster, but there are issues. You've got to feel that at some point they've got to put this behind them and start putting a run of results together. And Everton, I think he's just keeping that hot seat hot for somebody else. Marco Silva, I think it's only a matter of time. So I'm struggling with it, but I'm going to go for a Tottenham win.
That match on Sunday, Chelsea-Watford on Saturday. Story of kind of two different seasons for Chelsea so far. As we take a look at the odds in this one, courtesy of Caesars. Chelsea 1 win in their first 4, 5 wins in their last 6 since. Will that continue? Will that momentum continue, Craig?
It's hard to look past Chelsea here because A, because of the way they're playing, and 2, because as we sit here now in November, Watford have not won a league game. November. A team that reached the cup final last year, a team that played some decent stuff, were a thorn in a side of a lot of teams last year. Okay, things are different. Changed the manager. Horrible start to the season. It's continued. They haven't won a game and we're in November. Why would that change against the Chelsea side that are flying? They're absolutely flying at the moment.
Stevie?
Can't defend. Watford can't defend. And Chelsea, at the best going forward, are exciting and score goals. And there's nothing that Watford have defensively that I can see is going to stop Chelsea from doing that in this game. I don't see anything other than a comfortable victory for Chelsea.
Rudiger, Barkley, and N'Golo Kante, all doubts. That change it for you?
Nope, not at all. Not the way Frank Lampard has his team playing, not in the way that clearly this dressing room is bought into whatever it is he's selling. This is a game that's all about Chelsea and their good form, and never mind what happened in the League Cup in midweek. This Chelsea team continues to tick impressively so. And again, I see Chelsea making the short trip to Watford and taking all 3 points.
Go on, say it.
What?
Say it.
Well, ever since Christian Pulisic started playing more, I'm just saying. If you asked me to say it, it's because you knew it was
not
true.
many things. I'm a mind reader. Can't do everything, but I can read minds.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.